All right. So let me see if y'all jump back on, and I'll give y'all a second. While y'all doing that, I'm going to pull in the other video file because I don't know what happened with that one. You're all right. Let me pull up a YouTube video. All right, this is gonna be a quick one. Got it. Boom. Present. Boom. Yep, and I'm gonna let this play because this is Dalvin Cook, brother, man. So let me make sure y'all can hear me first. Yeah, y'all can hear me. A couple of y'all done jumped off from the last John, but those of you who came back, appreciate you. But this is Dalvin Cook. You know what I mean? This is Cook, brother, man. Same style, same running style, same everything. So it's very easy to see what I mean when I say the way Micah Parsons would have been able to handle things from the middle of the field. Like, you know, it doesn't make sense to me to see that we have trouble stopping the run and having a guy out there who looks this good in your scheme at that. This is Dan Quinn who had him. So he looked this good stopping the run for you guys against running teams. Now you see, occasionally you're gonna put him out on the edge, but even there, that's a 3-4 look right there. They had him in a 3-4 look, and he's more so pass rushing on this play. But they pinched down in the middle of the field just in case that was run. They stopped the run first. Look, stop the run first. Boom, running stopped. Now they pass rushing on the way to they pass rushing after that on that play action. Here, still from middle, you in that 4-3 or that big nickel look, but now he's off the ball in zone, and he's gonna come down and kill the flat. Like I done show a lot of y'all have seen this film because I put this video out so many times. But when I watch Micah Parsons play at his best, is when you put him everywhere. When you just have him on the line of scrimmage for an entire game. After seeing this, there's two things that I saw that make no sense to me. After seeing how well Izzy can play from the nickel and never using them there ever again, makes no sense. And after seeing Micah Parsons play this well as a rookie from the middle of the field and to gradually move him away from the middle, to me is the most idiotic thing that Dan Quinn has done so far. He's a chess piece. This is chess piece type of play right here. You know what I mean? I got a call to make in about 3-4 minutes. So we're gonna finish this video out. Y'all can watch this video real quick, and then I'm going to jump on this training session I got to do. But this is what I mean when I say, how can you see that? It's not like you don't know, and like we're just going off a college film. This is when we all fell in love with what Micah Parsons can do, and this was his rookie year. So to see him do this on film, knowing he still can do this on film, and not use it at all, man, it makes no sense. Look at this. LVE, you don't pull him off the field. You don't pull him off the field when he's playing middle. But you could clearly see that this guy plays middle linebacker better than your starting middle linebacker. But then you have a guy like Evans that you bring here. Don't use him in the middle, but you would never pull LV out. You don't pull Bell out. And I think you're playing favorites. He's playing favorites. Dan Quinn is playing favorites. There's no way you think that Bell is better than Evans, nor Clark. Neither one of them are better than Evans, and neither one of them are better than Micah Parsons at the middle of the field. Neither one. So you need help at middle, and you got a middle. You don't need help at the edge. We got edge rushers. You got guys like Sam Williams. You got guys like Fowlers that can still give you help. And if anything, that makes them even better on the field at the edge. This is my mom. I'll call her in a second. But it makes them even better at the edge. Look at this play. Who the fuck? What linebacker we got that can make that play? Maybe Bell. But Micah can make this play and pass rush. But he makes those guys on the edge even better because even if he's in the middle, they still got to account for him. So you can't just say, hey, Micah in the middle of the field, we ain't got to worry about Fowler and Sam Williams. They still only blitz at half a man. They only block, dealing with half a man as a blocker because those blockers have to still pinch. You know what I mean? So watching him do this kind of stuff, like every once in a while, you'll see Micah do, even that when he don't make the play. He made the play, but he don't make the tackle. From the edge, he's not half as good as he is from right here. Look at him right there, man. This is crazy. He's never been this good again. This is him at his best. And that's him where? In the middle of the field. This is where all his sacks have come from this season too. In the B gap and the A gap. Middle of the field. So you can't say he's not a pass rusher because he's playing off ball when you watch him do it. Now here's him on the edge, right? Here's him on the edge. He's going to get there on this play. But look, immediately when he gets upfield, look at the escape ability. This is what quarterbacks are doing. Now, he just so happens to chase him down. But that's what quarterbacks can do when he's on the edge. He's not the same on the edge as he is in the middle of the field, man. He got his sack there, but he's not getting his sacks because of just straight up, I'm getting up the field and keeping gap integrity and all that. He's not doing it. But look at this, middle of the field again. That's middle linebacker right there. Sack. He got 2 sacks this game, in this game alone, from the middle of the field. So miss me with the bullshit of him not being able to affect the pass from the middle of the field. Miss me with that. Look at this. Now, this is versus run. Look at how much bullshit he had to get through to make this play. Look at how much of the mess he has to run through. This is versus run. Look at what he's about to do to these guys. This is what we needed yesterday. Look what we about to do to these guys. Look, smack, middle of the field. You know what I'm saying? And have somebody like DA set in the edge. Look, somebody set in the edge so that running back can't escape. And he got to deal with Micah. You make him deal with Micah. You know what I'm saying? Look at 55 cheerleader out there. You know what I'm saying? You late to the party. We don't got another linebacker that play like that. This is him on the edge. He gonna put this ball on skates. But like I said, we got a guy that can do this type of stuff in Fowler and do it well from the edge. We don't need Micah to do this every play. Having him do it on third downs is great. Have him doing it as a surprise here and there is great. Some icing on the cake, that's great. But having him maintain that as your main focal point, it doesn't make any sense. And I'm not going to ever, be able to understand why we even try that. 130 works. Yes. Hold on. All right, that was my 1 o'clock appointment. But you guys see what I'm saying. Now, this is him on the edge versus certain teams. If you say, hey, man, you got a passing team that don't run the ball at all, like KC when we played them, and you want to keep him out on the edge most of the game because it suits us, okay, I wouldn't argue with you. But to me, that is not his home. And if you are going to make it his home, we got to play 3-4 because then you can rotate him all over the line of scrimmage, everywhere. You could put him on outside linebacker, either side, both linebackers in the middle. And then that defense would be made for him because he can move around in that defense anywhere he wants other than nose tackle. This game, it made sense because KC is not a run team. They're a pass team. But against teams that are balanced, why the hell would you have him a defensive end? He is not a defensive end. He's not a defensive end, man. He's a defender. He's the best defensive player in the game. He's not a defensive end. But here's a 3-4 look. These are all 3-4 looks. We don't even do that. We're not even doing this. 3-4 is where this defense will excel. We are not a 4-3 team. We are a 3-4 team. We're a 3-4 team. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. So when I watch, there go Chauncey on the edge right there. You see Chauncey number 59 out there, like on the other side of the ball. Chauncey knows how to maintain his gap, man, from the edge. But having Micah on the edge doesn't make any sense. You're gonna see in a second. Like even that, he had to deal with all that mess, and they just didn't touch him on that play. But when they get a body on him from the edge, and in this game, they kind of showed what you do, and that's why the 49ers got to him. You see that right here, boom. When you put a body on him and you make him have to deal with that, you don't want Micah getting blown the fuck up, getting double blocked and blown up like that. For what? For what? Now watch that play again. Let's watch that play again because I'm gonna go back, and let's watch what your middle linebackers, Neal, undersized linebackers, are doing on this play. Neal and LV. Look at it. Just watch. LV. Neal is in the end zone. Watch Neil on this play. Let's watch it from the start. Neil is in the end zone. Look at this. Because look at him. He is not a linebacker either. He was a safety playing linebacker. And look where he ends up. Where the fuck a safety versus a linebacker will always end up. 10 yards off the ball. Look at LVE. Reading wrong and being a pussyfoot. You know what I mean? And can't take this guy down. Look, you 260 pounds. Can't take buddy down. You know what I'm saying? Drop your weight. Micah is not a middle line. I mean, not an edge rusher, man. He's not a sole edge guy. He's a defensive player and should be paid as just a savant defensive player. He's not a defensive end. Look at LV out there on this one. Look at this. Look, LV out there on skates. This what will happen to any linebacker that's running against Jacobs, except for Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons could do that right there. Look at that. Kill LV. Skates. Done. That's a touchdown if he catches it. And I showed this to people before, so people have seen that. You know what I mean? I don't get what the fuck we doing, but to do that, it was just dumb to me, man. Dumb. You know what I mean? He needs to play linebacker, man. That's just the way I see it. That's the way I'm gonna keep seeing it, man. But you guys know I ain't wrong. You know what I mean? And it's not enough to come here and say y'all got to go out and start talking it, have the media repeating it, you know, have people actually backing that up. Because until someone does that, asks the question like, why aren't we running with more heavy fronts? Why aren't we running 3-4 more? You know, when you have the personnel to do it. You know, until somebody asks him that question, Dan Quinn gonna keep doing the dumb shit that he been doing, man. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But I just wanted to jump on and give y'all that quick one. I know most of y'all seen that film before, but you know, I wanted to give that to the guys who hasn't seen it. You know what I mean? Because I'm not just talking when I say he gets more done from the middle of the field. Always has, always will. You know what I mean? But I got a training to jump on. So I'll be on later with the film. I don't know what's going on with this computer. It's kind of buggy. I don't know how. I got 2 instances open last time. I'm like, I done closed StreamYard 3 times. It's still open. So I don't know. Maybe when I put my hard drive up there, it must be like buggy or something. I don't know. But yeah, we'll talk in a minute, man. Talk to y'all soon. I'm out.